All right, look. One thing about me, I'm very, very different. A lot of y'all gonna look at me weird. A lot of y'all gonna think I got problems. A lot of y'all think it's gonna be hype. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is no hype. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is how I normally am. It's because I found something that works for me. I found something that's changing my life. So I need 60 seconds of y'all to be quiet. I need 60 seconds for y'all to get in the mindset to accept what I'm telling y'all. And I need a solid 60 seconds for me to give honor to my God, because I know for a fact, without him, I would not be where I am right now. So real quick, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing me on this call. Thank you for getting me back home from Panama City with my beautiful wife. Please allow these people on this call to understand that we are not here to get them fluff. We are not here to get them a bunch of nothing. We are here to bless them. We are here to show them something that's working for my community, something that's worked for me, and it took me 9 years to figure out, Lord. Please let them see why I'm so happy. Please let them understand why I feel blessed and why everyone on this call, like PIPOLOgy, is winning and getting the bag. Amen. I hope I didn't scare you. I hope I didn't scare you. But yo, that's just who I am. So with that being said, man.
Hey, let's go, man.
What's up, Hurt? What's up, baby? Yo, I'm back, man. We ain't done a call in a minute, man. This feels good. This feels good, man. Look, I don't know where y'all from, but I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I'm 1/3 owner of PIPOLOGY LLP. We've been in business for a year and a couple of months. All right. We have a community called the PIPOLOGY Black Squad, right? And in the PIPOLOGY Black Squad, we trade with products by Avoya Prime. A lot of folks on this call are with the Avoya Prime, including myself. We partner with this company because they're doing it the right way. They lead with the products and they have results to back it up. Tonight, we're going to be talking about passive and active. But I got to say this real quick. Past performance does not predict future profit. Yo, but with that being said, please understand, passive, what that means is that we're looking at getting passive returns on our investment with expert advisors, okay? An expert advisor is like a bot, all right? We have a very special guest on this call tonight that's gonna be going over a product called GearBox, and I'll get him on the stage here in a second. We're also gonna be going over AIRO. AIRO is the active income, that's the manual trading. Within PIPOLOGY, one thing we do is we trade, win, matter of fact, I forgot I had it on my shirt, and grow together. The motto means no man left behind. The motto means we rock 24/7 around the clock. The motto means there's no such thing as you losing unless you walk away. That's on you. We ain't gonna hold your hand. We're gonna give you all the tools that we have access to help you be consistently profitable in the market. We ain't gonna promise you a bag, but we're gonna promise you a community and a culture that actually cares about you learning the skill set. It took me 9 years to figure it out. I've been trading for 13. The last few years of my life have been amazing, man. They've been amazing. I met some amazing people. I made some amazing money. A lot of people always start with, oh, money ain't everything. All right, that's because you ain't got enough yet. Hear me when I say that. It's because you ain't got enough yet. When you get enough, it does solve problems. When you get enough, you realize that things start getting better in your life because you're able to pay bills, take care of your family, take care of your friends, and put your friends in a position to learn the same skill set. Hey, my man down here, he get me. You saying, yeah, you get me. You feel me? So I'm not gonna be on the stage too long because I gotta be respectful to my partner's time and the person that created the first product, which is GearBox. Okay, this individual is not just a friend. This individual is not an associate. This is my brother, man. This dude has let me come on stay at his house. This dude has let me be on his yacht more than one time. This dude is taking me in. He looked at me like family. He's put me on game. He showed me products that have worked over and over again. He is the head of FinTech for Avoya Prime, the EA task force, which means every product, including AIRO, that you all use, has to go through him, has to be vetted by him. This man's a beast when it comes to the game. And he's a lot younger than me, which pushes me even harder to go even harder. Because, man, we got to catch up, man. Life is too short to be walking around here acting like we know it all. No, put your pride aside and give yourself some time to understand what is about to be presented to you, okay? So without further ado, I got to give a big shout out. And y'all, yo, unmute those mics. Let's get live with my guy. Shout out Tyler McKinney, man.
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
all right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Right.
What is
The
going
floor is
on?
yours, T-Mac. The floor is yours, man.
Thank you so much, Los, for that warm, amazing introduction. It is so awesome to be on here with the Pipology Black Squad and everyone that wants to be a part of this movement, right? If you are currently using our Avoria Prime products, congratulations. I hope you're having an amazing experience so far. If you are somebody that's new and you got invited on this call to learn about these technologies and what we have to offer, you're in for a special treat today. But when I get started, I want to give you a backstory. Like many of you, I've been trying to successfully trade for a little over 6 years. And for many years, I was gambling. Even when I found softwares, even when I found different things that worked. We know that most of the trading game is truly psychology. It's 20% actually knowing what you need to do. The other 80% is your emotions and your ability to practice proper risk management. So for years, I saw many different softwares survive and thrive, but then also lose money. I've been using different expert advisor softwares for a little over 3 years, and I've started to really understand the markets, the way things work, what moves this way and causes this, the different counter reactions to products. And for years, I was using a product that I developed a manual trading strategy around. And I was having a lot of success with that strategy, but I asked myself, and I'm going to explain to you how it worked. Has anyone ever used like a traditional counter trend or, EA that's just cost averaging? It looks like martingaling to death. Well, these products, they can work great for short periods of time, but then you would realize where most of them would get into drawdown is actually where you should have gotten into the trade. So I said to myself, what if there's a way to make a software that skipped the majority of a move in this larger drawdown and really only entered in spots where a trend was ending? Basically create more of a reversal strategy where it's programmed to understand the movements of different currency pairs and then simply enter when a large move has occurred with no retracement, looking to catch that front end and that quick reversal. So that's what GearBox was completely founded on, was me trying to come up with a conservative low risk strategy. And to get into it here, the first thing I want to do is actually show you some different results. But before we even actually do that, hold on, we got to get into this part because we haven't done this yet. Before I show you guys anything today, we got to read this risk disclosure. Trading in the foreign exchange market carries high risk and it may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin and utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. Before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or use any of our software alerts products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, your level of experience, and your risk tolerance. There's a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest or trade any capital you can afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all the risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you do have any doubts. Avoria Prime LLC does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade. So the first thing I want to do is actually get into showing you guys some results and kind of show you how you can talk about your risk, understand the risks involved with a product like this. So this is an account of mine. I started this account in August, very conservatively, bumped up my lot size in September to my current rule of thumb. And this account has been running, doing a little over 7.5% a month. It's had a 17% drawdown, which I'll explain why this happened. And if you're traders, somebody's mic's unmuted here. We got a moderator maybe. But long story short, I'll explain why this happened and what we're actually building to prevent larger drawdowns, because prior to this, it hadn't really had a large drawdown. And we're building what's known as a correlation filter. And when you see the software in a minute, you'll better understand what I mean by that. But this account you can see is up a little over 90% since August. It's been running. It's won 83% of trades. I don't know about you, but if you're in a manual trader, I don't know if your win rate's that high. But the one thing I can tell you is personally, as an algo trader, that's phenomenal. That's outstanding. There's not many products out there that have win rates like that and a profit factor of 5. It's got 8,000 pips. So you can see that this has been absolutely phenomenal. Right now it's in some drawdown, right? But when we look at the years and the months, okay, September, We got almost 9% here. It's 17% in October, 10% here, 11% here. In 2021, it hasn't performed as well so far. It's starting to heat back up. February and March and January, they were kind of odd months, with inauguration, new presidents, Donald Trump getting silenced. A lot of things happened that kind of made the markets a little weird. But right now we're back to, just crushing it out of the park. But the point in showing you this is this drawdown occurred from what's known as correlation. So we're actually building what's known as a correlation filter to really mitigate that. And I'm going to show you what I mean by correlation. So let's go here. And if you are a trader, you're going to understand this. If you're brand new, well, you don't really have to understand this because the product does it for you, right? But in understanding here, different pairs correlate, and 85% positive correlation means that oftentimes these pairs, if the movement occurs, they're going to look the same. Now, this data changes week by week. And I'll give you an example. Right now, you can see AUD NZD. If AUD NZD is a buy, GBP NZD is a buy right now. That's typically what this means. But if we go look in history, this actually recently just became true. Prior to last month, there was no correlation really. Right? So this data is constantly changing, but you can use this data to also determine, based on different currencies movements, what oftentimes other currencies are going to do. Sometimes you can catch moves exactly like that in the market. If you're a manual trader, by seeing, okay, this pair just moved, this one's highly correlated, it hasn't moved yet. It's going to probably move, so a little cheat code there. But we're going to build that filter to prevent you from getting into the same positions going the same way. With the software, the way it works, it scans many currency pairs for entries, but you don't want to get into the same pairs that are highly correlated if they're going to have the same effect and trend against you. You want to mitigate that. So we're building what's known as a correlation filter. Same thing here with negative correlation. In this case, if Euro CAD's a buy, CAD CHF's a sell. But you can see that also prior to last month, these things weren't as correlated. I mean, this correlation was still high on the negative side, but you can see that this data is constantly changing week by week. But long story short, so here's the software, right? Let's get into it. And this is an account that's been running the software that actually started originally with $3,000. This one's a demo here. We have lots of live accounts on my FX book to show you, but specifically, this is an OG account over a year old. And this account has done $3,000 and profited now $9,993. Pretty absolutely incredible right now. As you can see, it is in a little bit of drawdown, USD CHF, AUD CHF, AUD CAD. So we're in 3 max pairs, but you can see we're scanning these pairs right here on this account. And then it's trading those pairs. And we have tons of accounts just like that. Here's a smaller account scanning all the different currency pairs. But what's cool about GearBox is it actually is trading behind the scenes. So what I mean by that is I told you that, hey, there's a lot of EAs out there that they're great until the market trends against you. Well, this is what I mean. So this would have been on a typical counter trend software. This would have been your first entry, second, your third, your fourth. But you would have been getting into drawdown here if this is where things actually turned. So essentially, we're telling you, hey, you can actually have the software trade behind the scenes in what's known as a ghost server. And when it gets to these specific entries in the market, where it's more than likely going to reverse and you're actually going to get a trade with the chance of low drawdown, take that trade, right? So take those highly profitable trades. So to give you an example, you can see this is a level 3 trade that it entered. Well, if we go here, level 3 means that you skipped 87 pips already of that move against that currency pair before you even put your first entry in. You look at pairs like GBP NZD, it's entering at a level 6. All right. If you guys understand the way GBP NZD moves, if GBP NZD goes 300 pips with no retracement, typically that's a good place to put an entry. If you even waited 426 or 596, well, yeah, that's an incredible spot to place an entry, knowing the max it's typically ever gone historically without a retracement's 1,000 pips. And you can handle that because this is a calculator showing your risk based on your account size and settings. If you're playing with about $10,000, we'll make this a more reasonable number, like 2,500. And let's just say what it would take for you to actually blow that account first you'll see you're going to typically have to have all of those pairs, 3 pairs go against you to get a 45% drawdown, 833 pips. That's pretty crazy. I mean, if you enter into these pairs and they go a total 833 against you. But this is a calculator that kind of helps you determine risk when using it. This is all based on 1 pair. So when I look at this is 15%, 21% right there. That's 50, 60% drawdown, depending on your account size and your settings that you could be in. And we increase the slot size. Same, concept matches right there. But I want to go ahead and show you guys that, it can also work on small accounts and different things. So let me, I want to show you this customer. And this customer's account is pretty awesome. This is what we call a sniper strategy. And you can see since October, right when the product first came out into the retail marketplace, you can see that he's up 111% now. Profit factor 6.4, 182% of trades, only taken 120 trades since October. It's not a lot of trades, but they've been highly profitable trades. He's been doing a little over 12% a month, and he didn't start with a large balance. You can see he's made more deposits over time. He actually made a large deposit right here, you can see, recently. So he was getting such good results with the product that right here he said, okay, I'm going to increase my balance. And that's what's kind of happened for a lot of different people right now. A lot of people are getting incredible experiences with this product. And, it overall is a phenomenal expert advisor that's designed with risk mitigation and plan. So like to give you an example here, let's go here. And what you'll see in the software is it has what's known as balance protection. So this means if God forbid something just totally went against you, the market went crazy, black swan event at 25% drawdown, don't take any new trades. There's a lot of softwares out there. The reason people get in trouble is they just keep trading and trading and trading. Whereas in GearBox, it's programmed here at 25% drawdown. Don't ever take another trade. Just chill out. Go in what we call chill out mode. And it's just going to kind of wait out the markets, see what's going on. And this is very powerful. And then you have the ability to program this. It works on, all the majors and minors. But for somebody that understands math, what's so cool about GearBox is you can actually program where you want it to enter in the market. If you understand the way indices, metals work, different things, get a demo license. You can play with those settings and tweak things. There's people who are doing some incredible things with gold. But I'm not recommending any settings because I designed the software purely for majors and minors, but I do know it can work with any configuration for anything besides crypto, because I personally don't think there's fundamentals in crypto right now. Like there are, but when I say fundamentals, I mean things going parabolic. There's not too many fundamentals besides supply and demand right there. Whereas with Forex, there's a lot more fundamental things. You're not seeing currencies from different countries massively just accelerate right now. But I want to go through and talk about some things because a lot of people are manual traders. And the number one thing with people that are manual traders is you're typically going to be, looking to grow your money, but you maybe don't want to grow it, too slowly, but you got to understand discipline, right? So we're talking even like 7.5% a month. And let's talk about 36 months. And let's even use like a more realistic balance. Let's say $2,500 and you're coming in here. All right. Now, keep in mind, I'm not telling you this is what's going to happen because you saw when we looked at a MyFX book, and let's look at this customer's even. All right. You can see November, he did 7%, 24% there, 10, 12, 12, 11. I mean, he's been crushing it out of the park, to be completely honest with you. But, just looking at some other ones, because remember, you might get into different currency pairs. So let's say over here, in 2020, we had 8, 17, 10, 11, a little slower in February, 5, 8. So, but on average, it's balancing out. So you can see that that's kind of the effect that you'll get. And if you were to do this over 3 years, I mean, $2,500 to $31,000. So people need to understand the power in compounding. It maybe isn't a lot right away, but as you let it compound and grow, it can absolutely become a lot. Now, you know, if you guys are excited about using GearBox, I highly recommend getting a license, getting an upgraded, if you're already a part of AP, upgrading your license to silver, gold, or platinum to get yourself a GearBox license and start playing with the product, tune into all the education, because it is just one of those softwares that will blow you away. It's designed to withstand market volatility. It's designed to withstand large moves in the market and do things that most EAs can't do. I basically designed GearBox with the thought in mind of why do most EAs fail, and really mitigating that by creating this product. So if you've used a lot of EAs and had an adverse experience, I highly recommend checking out GearBox. It is more of an institutional strategy. It takes longer trades, holds trades sometimes for weeks, but highly profitable. It does what it needs to do, and it's very accurate in its long-term decisions and trades. And if you aren't a part of Avoria Prime yet, you need to get on with Pipology. You need to get on with the squad. This is one of the best teams. They have the best culture. They're just constantly going. You need to become a part of their culture and their community. Get a part of this because you really will get true mentorship from these people. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. But Los, I'm going to throw it back to you, my brother.
My guy. Hey, I appreciate you, Tyler. Yo, I hope y'all caught what he just showed you guys. And what y'all have to understand is when you're trading with an EA and you're trading with a manual product, the whole goal is to make your life easier, right? You know how much stress goes into manual trading without a culture, right? That's what we built Pipology. We literally built a culture where it bridges the gap for everything that we've already failed in, okay? I hope y'all caught what I'm saying. We failed already for you. Jackie, I don't know if they get me. I don't think they get me, man. I don't think they get me. What an energy out on this team, man.
They not getting it. They not getting it.
Y'all not hearing me saying, man, like, I'm saying something. This man just showed you 111%, 89%. Please show me a bank where they're doing that at. Oh, wait. I didn't think so. If you got on this call to waste your time, just hang up now. I only want to talk to beats. I only want to talk to
Los, sorry, I accidentally muted you because people are muting themselves. My bad, sorry.
repeat it, because I need to hear this, man. I only want to talk to beasts, savages, and the sick and hungry. Understand what I'm saying by that? I know a lot of people out there are sick and tired of losing, and they're hungry enough to do something about it now. That's why you're on this call. So take this advice, take what we're giving you, because regardless of what you do, I'm gonna still eat. Alexis is gonna still eat. Jackie, Danielle, Amy, Tyler, these people that are on this call, we're already trading together. We're already growing our accounts together. It's no game over in Pipology, man. We're not like the other guys. I ain't gonna say the other guys, but a lot of the other guys have already joined us because we're teaching the skill sets. We're teaching the skill set. EAs have changed my life. I sit back, I wait for my alert, I hit accept or deny, and I'm off to the races. Simple as that. So if you have an excuse, let me go ahead and clear it up for you. Oh, I don't know how to trade. Bet. GearBox is going to do it for you. Can you hit accept? Can you hit deny? Oh, well, I don't have the time. Oh, okay, bet. Guess what? Pipology going to help you out there too, because all you got to do is every time you look at your phone and check Instagram, that means you can check your trading account. No more excuses, because excuses are number tools and accomplishments built on monuments of nothingness. Those who specialize in them, tell me about something but excuses. Stop wasting your time. The time is now, man. No game. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm giving out 4 trials tonight. I'm paying for them. They cost $200 a pop. 4 of them. I'm paying for them because I believe in what I'm doing. And the Black Squad believe in what we're doing as well. We didn't come here to play, man. We didn't come here to be average. God didn't put us on this earth to be normal. If you think you're normal, you're in the wrong culture right now because we're all supernatural in here. We're all doing things that are not supposed to be done in here. 111%, if I go to a bank right now, they'll be like, oh, you're lying. If I show them my FX book, whole nother story. You feel what I'm saying? I show them my account, whole nother story. Stop being afraid of money and stop being afraid of success. Deal? Give me a thumbs up, say something. Am I waiting for my time? training right now. I mean, come on, man. You see what's on my monitors. You see what's going on in my office right now. I'm going to be making money. I'm here with y'all because I want to see people win. My company and this group on this call is going on a 90-day blitz. We're going to be doing calls once every other week, or if not every week, depending on the demand, because we are trying to bless and inspire millions of people to stop wasting their time thinking they're going to get ahead by just doing the same thing they did 5 years ago, the same thing they did 10 years ago. If you're still in the same position you was in last year, you should be worried, especially when it's time to change the game, and it's time to stop being pacified and let people talk to you like, oh, it's going to be okay. No, it's not. In your own hands. You can take your own journey. God is going to give you tools. Let me explain. He ain't going to say, ta-da, you get pips. That ain't going to happen. He ain't going to say, ta-da, here's $1 million in your backyard. That ain't going to happen. He's going to say to you, hey, yo, my name is Alexis. I've been trading GearBox. This is working really good. I'll show you how to set it up. Just plug in with me. That is a tool. Hey, yo, my name is Jackie. I have an 89% win rate. I know it's higher, Jackie, my bad. I'm just going off the cuff. But guess what? I'm a mentor in Pipology, and I have a call every week. You can plug in with me, and you can watch what I do. And guess what? You can copy and paste. Ain't that something? I'm making excuses, man. Y'all wasting your own time. I'm gonna stop yelling at y'all. I apologize. It has been a while since I've been on the call. But now we're gonna go into the manual side of things, the active side of things. All right. If you trade with AIRO, I need you to drop bag in the chat. There it is. As you can see, a lot of people on this call are trading with AIRO. A lot of people on this call are also winning with AIRO. I'm gonna tell you something. There's no such thing as scared money making money. There's also no such thing as actually not spending money to make money. As soon as you get into a trade, you are in drawdown. I'm sorry to tell you, if you think it's the other way around it, there isn't one. There's no such thing. If you are using a broker that does not have that, you need to run really fast and get all your money out. I promise you. All right. So, somebody mute that mic out for me. Mute that mic out for me. Thank you. All right. So with that being said, this next person I'm gonna bring up is a dear, dear friend of mine. She's literally the mother of the Black Squad. She has mastered the art of the bag. All right. She is the AIRO killer. I mean, when I tell you she on point, it's crazy. She has built a strategy within the avoid prime environment, right? That is about to be launched, and it's crazy. Y'all, yo, I've been using it, Jackie. Thank you for that video. My win rate has went up, and I appreciate it. Yo, I took a 40 lot today. No cap. No cap. I show Marcus and Tay, I'll show y'all when y'all get here. I ain't gonna tell you what I made, but I paid all my bills in one trade. Y'all gotta understand what Forex can do for you. You gotta understand the kind of lifestyle it can give you, okay? This young lady is not only showing people in the community how to trade, win, grow. She's also up 24/7, right? She's lost her voice about once a week since I've known her because she put so much energy into Pipology. Because again, it's a movement, man. It's a movement, man. All right, I gotta understand that. Okay, she's gonna go over AIRO. She's gonna show you guys some of the dopest strategies that she has and that she's mastered, and she's back tested with multiple beta groups, etc. All right. So, yo, can I get some love from my girl, Jackie? Man, what's good, man?
Jackie.
All right, Jackie. Hey,
Let's go, Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie.
Hey.
All right.
Jackie in the
Jackie.
house.
Well, thank you. Okay, so now my voice is messing up again, y'all, so I'm sorry. But shout out to everybody. What's up, Blast Squad? So I'm going to share my screen with AIRO. I just want to first of all say, and Amy know, she been trying to tell me about GearBox for months, and I've been stubborn. I wasn't trying to hear it. But after what Tyler just showed me, yo, you know GearBox getting ready to get turned on, right? And you already know, everybody that know, I put it in there. Y'all know what I'm going to throw GearBox on and make that thing work for me. So, squad, no. Matter of fact, if somebody put it in the chat, first person that put it in the chat, what instrument, I need the instrument. Johnny, you don't count because you already part of the squad. It got to be somebody that ain't part of the squad. Now, no, S&P ain't gonna work. Nope, that ain't it no more. I'm changing the question. Give me my second favorite instrument that I'm gonna throw GearBox on.
Can I answer?
No, you can't answer neither. You already part of the squad. I said instrument. An instrument is a pair. What y'all putting fractals in there for? Corey, you don't count. You know what? I'll try again later. Y'all cheating. Y'all cheating.
You ain't say the rules first.
I'll try again later, but they putting it in there. Y'all know I love my indices. All right. Let me stop messing with y'all. We on time.
Yeah, you gave no rules, man.
No, you know what? I'll work on it.
We're just excited, Jackie. That's all we.
Y'all is excited. I'm gonna stop my video because every time I'm on video with this, it always be chirping. But anyway, y'all can see my AIRO, correct? If you don't know what AIRO is, you looking at it, okay? It is a trading system, okay? And the reason why I call it that, because really it is an indicator. It's not an EA, okay? So it's not GearBox or anything like that. It is an indicator. You have to trade what the indicator gives you, utilizing the strategies that are taught. As of right now, there are 10 strategies that you have the ability to learn. All of them are given to you up front. There's videos and courses that will teach you each strategy and the rules for them in order to utilize and catch pips with AIRO, okay? I'm going to go over the very first strategy, which is the foundation of AIRO. It is called the bag. We keep talking about the bag strategy. AIRO is the indicator trading system. The bag strategy is the strategy that you would use to be able to take the AIRO alerts and execute them following the rules to catch pips. I want to make that very clear. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's take a look. I'm on my screen. I'm on a chart. So if you don't know what a chart is, we're talking about instruments. Y'all don't come for me, y'all, either. You know I got S&P on my chart. It's on here all the time. Okay. S&P 500 is an index. So if y'all been watching the stock market this week, and I would think that you are, if you're interested in trading, you kind of are aware of what's going on in the financial markets. I'm thinking you might have heard that there was like a melt going on, or it's going up and things like that. Everybody want to talk about Dow Jones, 3,000 points, stuff like that, right? S&P is an index just like the Dow Jones. It's called Standard & Poor's, all right? So you could trade off the value of that. The value of that index. You can buy or sell with it. And AIRO is what I use to trade successfully with it. So let's go through. What AIRO will give you, if you zoom out, this is the MetaTrader 4 trading platform. AIRO is already loaded on this platform for you once you start your subscription. So you ain't got to go try and figure out how to upload an indicator into a data folder and do you got the right one and throw it on. You ain't got to go through all that. It's already there. Okay. When I'm zooming out right now in MetaTrader 4, AIRO will draw this for you. These beautiful pink and this beautiful green. These are called zones. So if you're brand new to trading, AIRO is going to be a very useful tool because Los already mentioned it. It's a tool to help you start to develop the skill of trading by teaching you the basics, foundation. And I got to tell you, I've been trading for 4 years. I've been full-time for 2. And can I tell you that I have been more successful in my trading overall since I've been using AIRO. And I've been using AIRO because I was a part of the test group. So this is since August last year. I've been more successful. I went from a 65% winning accuracy to over 85. I'm going to bring it down a little bit lower than what Lo said because I'm just trying to be realistic. But over 85%. Just using AIRO. Why? Because it taught me how to view the markets. I'm going to go a little further. This pink area here are resistance, or what you would call a ceiling. Okay? Price, as it moves, you see this red and green, these are candlesticks. As price moves, it either goes toward a resistance, a ceiling, or it goes down to a support. That's what these green areas are, or a floor. Okay? The power of the bag strategy is to catch the bounce. That's what the B stands for. The AIRO alert and go. Okay? So that's what the bag strategy is, and I'm going to show you how it actually works. So I'm trading an index, and I'm going to show you this on an index. I'm going to show it to you on Bitcoin, and I'm going to show it to you on a currency pair, because AIRO works on all things. Throw it on a chart. Your broker allows it. Throw AIRO on it. You could trade it. Anything. I've traded sugar, corn, water, oil, gold, silver, platinum, stock, Amazon, Apple, all of them, and your currency pairs. Anything with a chart, throw it on here and you can trade it. Okay? Follow the rules. So now, here's bounce AIRO go. When you zoom out, you have to confirm what's your trend. That's number 1 rule. What trend are you on? You count your zones. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 green. I got 2 red. I'm on an uptrend. I should only be trading up arrows. Zoom in. Recently, I got this up arrow alert. Okay, this is an alert. You get an arrow. This arrow will appear once this candle closes. Okay, so you got up arrow, confirmation number 2. I'm only looking for up. Now, confirmation number 3. Do I have a bounce? Because this is the bag strategy. Bounce, arrow, go. Here is a support zone. Here are candlesticks on this zone, and then they're moving away. As they move away, that is a bounce. I have another confirmation. There's a bounce. Here's my arrow. That's all I needed. I'm following the trend. The next candle, I take my trade and go. Okay, I'm on an index. I'm not going to talk about this money zone just yet. I'm on an index, and you go. I'm going to tell you, I get into this trade. I'm on an index. Usually Nate tells you, Nate's the developer at AIRO, you can catch like 20 pips, right? Let me show you how many pips this move did, and I'm on a 5-minute time frame. In 5 minutes, this thing did 36 pips. Okay, pips equals money. Let me tell you what 36 pips is. On a 0.01 lot size, that's $3.60. On a 0.1 lot size, that is $36. On a 1 standard lot, that is $360 in 5 minutes. Okay? And Los just told y'all he dropped 40 lots on something. Do the math if he did it on this. Okay? Now, that's just that one candle. If you get with us, not only as you develop in your skill and you get from currency pairs to come over here to trade indices with me, we can show you how to hold this for the entire thing. Because squad, where do we go? We go to the zone when we take trades. And on this zone right here, where you see it hit, that's 253.9 pips. Y'all got calculators. Y'all can do the math based on the lot sizes I told you. That's the power of AIRO. Can I tell you, I didn't even trade this thing prior to AIRO. Didn't even touch S&P 500. This is my favorite pair to trade. Everybody know I trade this. I trade the other indices as well. This is my thought process on this. As you develop in your skill in trading, you start off with currency pairs. Don't come to me and say you brand new to trading and you want to trade S&P. I'm going to tell you, slow your roll. Not yet. It ain't for you just yet. But it ain't going to take long for you to develop that skill using AIRO and you following the rules. You'll be right up there with us. Start with your currency pairs, because one of the main things I show everybody and teach everybody, risk management is key to success in trading. If you do not practice risk management, you will blow your account. I've blown many. And it's because I didn't practice risk management. It's because I decided to go into gold, which is similar to S&P and profit. And I threw a standard lot on there and I have $100 account. I thought I was going to be able to make $10 per pip. So I just told you that was a 253 pip move, right? So if gold did the same thing, I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to collect $2,000 off of a $100 account. Can I tell you that gold trade went against me 10 pips? 10 pips on gold is a $1 move. That account is blown immediately. Okay? All because of not practicing proper risk management for the size account that you have. You can take a $100 account and grow it so that you can do six figures and stuff like that. But you got to practice discipline and you got to practice that risk management. It'll happen. Okay? That's S&P. Now, for those that wanted to see that, and I was actually waiting for that thing to give me another AIRO low. That's what I've been looking at. I was actually going to try and trade this again. So I was waiting. So let me come over here to my other favorite pair. GBP CHF. Y'all going to be like, Jackie, that's a currency pair. You don't like currency pairs. No, I don't. However, this currency pair pays a lot better than some other ones. So I go follow the money. Okay. Here's a currency pair. So those of y'all that's new, y'all get the AIRO. We're going to do the bag strategy again. Same thing. Zoom out. Now we got 2 red, 1 green. I'm on a downtrend. I only need to be looking for down arrows. Same thing, bounce, AIRO, go. I'm on the M15 time frame. When you're on the M15 time frame and you're on currency pairs, this money zone is a 12-hour window. This is part of the rule of the bag strategy that you need to trade in. You need to trade in this 12-hour window. This is from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the money zone. You want to know why it's called the money zone? Because the money zone is where 80% of the Forex market money is moved during this time. 80%. What does this money zone consist of? London session and New York and half a New York session. There's 3 major sessions. There's little itty bitty ones in between as well, but there's 3 major ones. London, New York, Asian session. And I count Asian session to be Australia and Tokyo together. Okay. But 80% of the money is moved during the London and New York overlap. That's when you want to trade. That's why it's the money zone. Bounce, AIRO, go. Downtrend. I got a down AIRO alert. Let's confirm. We already confirmed we're going down. Do I have a bounce? Yes, I do. Here it is right here. Bounces right here on the zone. Price moved away. I got my AIRO alert. Here's my entry candle. Bounce, AIRO, and I'm going to go. Here's what you use, this little cross here if you want to measure. You get in down here. It pulls back on you. Because remember what Lo said, when you get into a trade, you are always in some drawdown. The reason being is because your broker got to get paid. They got a spread, they got to cover. They either covering a spread or they charging you commission. Either way, you in drawdown. And like he said, neither one of those happening for you, run. Okay? So 7 pip drawdown against you. And then what does it do? You only need 20. 20 pips, bounce, AIRO, go. Where it go? Get your 20 right here. A little bit more, all up in this candle right here, 20 pips, and you done. Then you get another AIRO alert. We teach you, you could take another position on that and do what? Hold it. And what did I say earlier? Is that when you go through this and you develop your skill, you want to hold it for longer than 20 pips, hold it for the actual trend. Look at the move. We going to the zone. 87 pips in one day. Come on, y'all. You can't, that's the bounce AIRO go. That's the easiest strategy to do. And you could do it off of any time frame. Nate teaches you the 15-minute, the H1, which is an hour. Again, bounce AIRO go. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm in a downtrend. I'm only looking for down arrows. This is off of the H1. Here's your bounce. It kind of bounced off. It did a little bit of a range, and then it dropped. Here's your AIRO. Bounce AIRO go. Take your trade, go down. Off the H1, you looking for 50 pips. Did you get it? Sure did. 50 pips. Easy. If you want the H4, the same thing. If it was 50 pips or more to the zone, actually 100, and there was enough room, catch 100 pips. Bounce AIRO go. Any time frame, even the daily. And I only say the daily chart because I do know some people who swing trade. And I'm talking about they'll be in this trade for months. But some people do that. You could use AIRO for that. Okay, you could scalp, you could day trade, you could swing trade, all off AIRO off that one strategy. And now I'm going to let y'all go after this one more thing. Everybody talk about fractals and talk about fibs. I'm not going to go through the fib. The fib means Fibonacci. Now I'm going to tell you, I used to be afraid of additional knowledge, meaning I used to psychologically psych myself out to see that anything new, any new method, any new indicator to me was too hard to learn, and therefore I didn't want to learn it. So Fibonacci, I've heard it off and on, and I had no clue what it meant, but it sounded hard. Ain't nobody trying to hear about that. Let me tell you, squad that's in the group, in the chat, I can tell you every time I use Fibonacci, I trade with that on my charts all the time now. It ain't that hard. You gotta get your mind right with it. Okay? Once I got that down, I started teaching everybody else. Everybody can catch a trend going up, and they can catch a trend going down, just with the fib. Los mentioned another strategy using the fractals. That's getting ready to come out. I'm gonna teach y'all about fractals too. The point I'm trying to make with all of this is that there are 10, about to be 11 or 12 strategies of AIRO that you can use that can apply for any style of trading. If you want to do crypto, I got Bitcoin on here. Same thing. Look at this beautiful move. It's on an uptrend. You got an AIRO that's going to tell you to get in there, and you would have been riding it. And I'm talking about you riding it from when it was at 53 grand to up here when it hit 58 grand and then some. Okay? So, and like I said, there's multiple things you can do, but always follow the rules. That's one of the things. You follow the rules of the strategy. If you don't follow the rules of the strategy, you're not going to win. Don't be hard-headed. The rules are there for a reason. The take profits are set. The stop losses are set. Stop loss is always your risk management. I tell you, this is a tool as part of your arsenal. This is one of the things I use to trade Forex, crypto, indices, metals, other commodities like oil. I love US oil. AIRO will do that. I also am there's a test group right now. We're getting ready to launch so that we can finalize testing of AIRO on binary options. We're getting ready to utilize that for multiple other things. Anything that got a chart, you could throw AIRO on it and trade it and utilize the strategies that it produces for you to be successful with it. So I say this to you. Why would you not want to try it? If you're given every opportunity to be successful, why wouldn't you take that opportunity and try it out? What's stopping you is my question. Because I could tell you, I'm going to eat and catch these pips, whether y'all do it or not. I mean what I say when I say that, okay? I'm here to help. And I used to think, oh, well, you know, you don't have to help people or you don't have to answer it. No, I do. Because a lot of this information wasn't readily available years ago. Now that it is readily available for you to take advantage of, you should take advantage. Because I guarantee you, there's going to come a time where they're going to put up some barriers of entry to make it hard for you to do this. Right now, you can get in with $50 and $100. I guarantee you in a couple of years, they're going to be like, you got $100K to trade? That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. Trust and believe, they will do it. So take advantage of the opportunity right now and learn the skill. It's a skill. This is not a hobby. You're not gambling, okay? Because I guarantee you, once you learn how to manually trade and apply these techniques to every sector I just told you, don't you think you're going to be eating for life with that? Manually trading. And then on top of that, I started this call off, and I'm going to be done. I started this call off by saying I'm going to put S&P, that's what it was, on GearBox, right? Now, Tyler mentioned other people use it. He didn't design GearBox for that. He designed it for other things, right? But everybody that know me is if I get an EA that'll do it passively for me, what I'm doing manually, why would I not put it on there? But the only way you're going to be able to make it successful is if you know how to manually trade it first. That's the key. Manual income is your active income, okay? Manually trading, active income. Passive trading with the EA gives you that passive income. Why not do both? So that way you attacking the markets both ways. And you're utilizing the skill that you developed to be able to make the EA perform better maybe than what the developer originally intended. Come on, y'all. Stop sleeping on this software. I'm done.
Yo, Jackie, straight facts.
She's not really done. She gonna go and catch a bag right now.
For real.
Hey, she get one of them.
Great facts.
Hey, I don't know what to say after that. Hey, real quick, man. What do y'all think about AIRO? What do y'all think about GearBox? Do y'all understand passive and active? I trade with EAs every day. I trade with AIRO every single day. My wife will tell you every morning I get up at the same time. I catch a certain amount of pips because I have a daily goal, and then I get off the chart. And then I focus my attention on the rest of my day, investing my time in real estate and family and other businesses, and making sure the PIPOLOGY Black Squad community is getting the support they need. All right. Jackie just said it. We are not here to hold your hands. We are here to give you tools, and we're here to help you if you want to be helped. Right? We're not going to force you. We're not going to beg you. But we are going to invest in you if you're willing to invest in yourself. So I want to ask a very, very simple question. Okay? For the folks that are on here, if you are interested in AIRO or GearBox, do me a favor, Chris. You already did it. That link over there that he just dropped, I need y'all to fill that out immediately. I am going to do a raffle inside of the PIPOLOGY group chat. If you are not in that group chat, you will not get access to that raffle. Okay? So you need to get inside the group chat to get access to the raffle. I'll be giving out 4 full licenses for AIRO and our GearBox. Your choice. I don't care if you set it up or not, but I'm going to do my part because this is the way I tie. Okay? So I want to ask a very simple question on here real quick. If you are interested in one of the products remotely, I need you to drop a 111 in the chat. I want to know who's taking this serious. If you're interested in the products remotely, drop a 111 in the chat. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. I thought they were playing, Jackie. I didn't think they were listening. You know, I thought they was over here playing with us. So that group chat should be getting some entries here in a minute, and you guys need to jump in there because You may be on the fence, totally fine. All right. But what I want you to do is when you get in that group chat, I want you to click on the, matter of fact, man, hold on. Make me host real quick, Amy. I'm going to do something for the next 2 minutes, and then I'm going to let these people go on to their merry way. I got to show y'all something because numbers don't lie, right? Hello?
No, sir.
Thank you.
No.
Men lie, women lie, numbers can't lie, bruh. Come on.
Never.
About the numbers. That was Marcus, man. Hey, in respect of Marcus and Tate, it's either going to work or it's going to work.
Or it's going to work. You feel me?
Y'all gotta understand the kind of community that your guys are getting around. Everybody in this culture is family, man. We look at people as family. We don't BS with you. Our whole goal is to help you win. I'm trying to show my Telegram real quick, but I think I got too many screens up. Hold on 1 second. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Can y'all see Telegram?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let me find the PIPOLOgy group. I got so many groups, y'all. I'm sorry. If y'all see it before I do, please tell me. There it is. All right. All right. So y'all can see my screen. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. All right. Y'all see my screen, right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is what you call our results gallery, right? We got people that post results on a daily. That's just me, don't mind that. And people show results here all the time. I'm just gonna kind of pop some up so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Again, past performance does not predict future profit, all right? Please know that. But when I say my team eat, my team eat. And the thing is, we eat together. The whole goal is for you guys to get in the community that's not full of fluff. All right. The whole goal is for you guys to get into something that can actually change your life. It's changed mine. It's changed Bobby's. It's changed Jay Hen. Y'all follow us on Instagram, YouTube, especially Jay Hen, man. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but you can go on YouTube and see what kind of money he's making. He is not bashful. So, and that man just bought, man, look, he just bought a house. Oh my God. Man, I'm so proud of that dude. So proud of that dude. That's my brother right there, man. But I mean, do I need to keep going, Jackie? I mean, God, dog. I mean, what's I gotta do, man? I'm over here feeling like I'm a salesman. I ain't no salesman, man. I'm just showing y'all what's working. You feel me? That's all I'm doing. So while I'm going through this, who has questions on GearBox and or AIRO? We're gonna keep it over for a couple questions. Anybody? I'm gonna leave
Man,
it
they
up.
quiet. They way too quiet.
Oh, I know, right?
Success leaves clues all day long.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
It is what it is.
I'm just letting y'all know, man, what's possible and what's been happening. And I will tell you this much. It didn't take these people 9 years to figure it out like it took me. I had a 2.2 GPA in high school. You know what I mean? I had to take number of remedial classes all the way through college. You feel me? I got 3 degrees and I ain't using out one of them because I trade. You know, being real. I was like, man, but yo, man, student loan debt, I'm paid off 80% of it with Forex profits. Get at me. I'll be debt free by the end of this year. All of my debt. That's including houses. And I got a lot of those.
That's a bad boy.
Letting y'all know, man, what's possible, man. There's no cap over here. You can look me up on the county assessment. 6 Investments, Red and Gold, 6 Paragon, Rosemade Holdings. Look me up. There's no cap. I don't lie about nothing. My whole goal is to inspire. My whole goal is to try to change somebody's life on a daily. That's the whole goal here. That's the mission of PIPOLOgy Black Squad and PIPOLOgy as a whole. Jackie just said, told you we're going to come out with binary options, right? If y'all only knew what's happening in that group, oh my God. I'm talking within 6 to 8 minutes, Jackie. What are y'all doing? I'm over here like, they make it bad.
Los, they are not ready for that, Los.
They ready, man.
They too quiet. They too quiet. If they was hyped, then they'd be like, Los, tell them about the gun line. But right now, they not ready.
They ain't getting it, bro. They ain't
Oh,
getting it.
my
So
mic ain't muted.
real quick, man, I need to know who's serious, man. Unmute your mic. Let's say you serious.
Set them up.
I'm serious.
There we go. Ron,
I'm
Raquan,
serious.
I said y'all wrong. Your name wrong.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I need y'all to give me at Loso06. I'm paying for y'all subscription, Brody. I'm paying for it. Somebody being for real on here. Thank you.
Yes,
So
sir.
All right, what about that GearBox?
Hey, whatever one you want to rock with, I got you.
Yeah, I'm for real. I'll follow you. Jay here, all three of y'all. I'll follow y'all.
My guy, man. My guy.
Instagram.
That's all I want to see, man. So Danielle, get those two names for me. Carter and is it Dequan? Dequan, right?
Yeah.
Got you. For everybody else, join that group chat. I'll be doing raffles at random. Who knows, man? I'm in a blessing mood right now, man. I may go ahead and get out a couple thousand in there. It's up to y'all to join. It's up to y'all to take the first step. I'm not gonna beg you, but I know I'm doing my part, and I know my team is doing their part. You know what I mean? And yo, hey, Hunter, unmute your mic, man. Unmute your mic real quick. I don't know you, bro, but you've been like in tune this whole call. Are you part
What's up? Talk to me?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I said, are you already a part of PIPOLOgy?
Yeah. That's I know Mike Bach. You know Bach?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
You might.
Yeah, we're both from Missouri. We know each other from back in the day.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, Mike is the man. Mike is the man. Hey, I just been looking at you the whole time.
No, but I'm on this. Yo, I've got a few streams coming in. I've been playing around in the market, like doing pretty well with shit. But I'm looking towards the future on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, get money, put it towards tomorrow. Like, that's where I'm at.
Well, man, hey, I'm glad you're rocking with us, man. And yo, and Mike, let's set up a call for us all three to talk, man. Because like I said, the fact that I see people tuning in, man, you feel me? Those are the ones
We'll
I want
make
to
shit happen.
Let's make it happen, Hunter. Let's make it happen, Brody.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
y'all. Well, look.
Yes, sir. Hey,
go ahead.
Jackie, that for real. For real. Jackie put it down for real.
Jackie,
the truth.
Jackie, for real. Jackie, for real. Hey, y'all, so look, I'm going to end this call. Go ahead and key us off some music, Alexis. You know how we roll.
Loose. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Danielle,
okay. I want to make sure you can hear me before we do that. So, some key rules. When you are in that chat, I had Johnny drop the script of who is assigned that can actually add you into a group chat with me and Los if you're interested in AIRO or GearBox. So if you're looking to sign up, you will have some people that will occasionally act like they are a PIPOLOgy member. If they are not on that list, then they are not allowed to be DMing you. And I'm just asking that you hit me or Loso up and just let us know, because scammers do unfortunately get on these calls, and that's my only way to keep control of it or to prevent one of you from getting scammed. So if you look on that in that chat, Johnny dropped the script. There's about 6 or 7 names on there. Those are the only people within our team that should be sending you a DM or that should be communicating with you for that purpose.
I don't like my superpower. So what better place to be than in the business of
I guess somebody else had muted.
And you know, whoever that is, they're not taking the call serious.
Better take this serious, man.
All right, man, we talking money here, man. I don't play with my money. I don't play with my time, so I can't get it back. All right. So with that being said, y'all, please follow the rules of the group. You people will try to scam you. That's just what they do. And it is what it is. We kick them out as soon as we find out who they are. If y'all get a DM from somebody that's not on that list, just say it in the group. Say it inside the group so we all can jump and get them out of there, man. We don't play those games. All right? So, Chris, you already dropped the link. Go ahead and get on that form, get inside the group, and we will see you guys on the other side, man. Lexus dropped that music. We're going to leave a call open so y'all can see that link. And, man, yo, Like I always say in PIPOLOgy, man, y'all know what it is. If y'all want to say it with me, man, we trade together.
Stay together.
We're
together and grow
Win
together.
And grow together.
baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
He said we there with the baby. Everybody got the baby.
Let's get to that bag, baby. Let's get to that bag, man. Join that group. Join that group. We're going to keep these calls going, man, for at least 90 days, man. We're going to bless the world with this movie. Watch what's up.
Okay, DJ Lex. I expect to see everybody on this call in the group so we can catch some pips.
Let's
Get
go.
these morning pips in the morning.
Let's get these
Y'all go ahead
pips.
and get those AIRO subscriptions, get those GearBox subscriptions. We get those morning pips, get those breakfast pips.
Sign up today. We can be catching pips on NFP Day, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Pips
Yeah.
for breakfast. Pips for breakfast. We eat all the time.
Hey, y'all have a good night, man. God bless y'all. Till they eat portions, baby. Let's go.
Have a good night, guys. Peace.
Good night.